Hello and welcome to my level 4 mission running series. This time I will do the Red Pirate Scarlet level 4 mission with the Dominix, which won't be that simple. Why? So this mission can have up to 4 different NPC factions. Blood Raiders, Guristas, Serpentis and Angel Cartel. So against Guristas and Serpentis, I need kinetic damage. Against Angel Cartel, I need explosive. Against Blood Raiders, I need EM. I don't have that. I can't bring that many drones. So I have the drone bay of 375. So I can. Well, I could have 3 sets of heavy drones or 3 sets of sentry drones, right? But I can't keep. I can't have those because I need space for light drones against the frigates, elite frigates. Although not many are there in this mission, but in case I can't kill all, then I would be in trouble if if they get close, because no way. Probably I won't be able to kill them not with sentries anyway. Maybe with heavy drones. But for the last mission, I will need for the last pocket I will need sentries. And not just in the last pocket. If I want to get the special loot in the 3rd pocket as well. But anyway, so what can I do? I can have 2 sets of sentries, for example. So let's see. Kinetic is good against Serpentis and Guristas, so that's good faction. And also it's okay against Angel Cartel, so that's 3 factions. So Wardens, the kinetic sentries are an obvious choice, right? And kinetic is not good against Blood Raiders, so I will take some EM sentries as well. And of course, set of light drones from 3 different versions, damages, and also some medium drones as well, EM medium drones. So let's accept it. Oh, I have to talk again, and let's get going. And yeah, so we'll see how it will go. By the way, this mission can be blitzed easily if we have the key to the first gate. Then we don't even need to kill anything but one ship, the Scarlet, the one named Scarlet. If you don't have the key, no, I didn't take that. I had one in the station. Well, I had multiple, but I could have taken one with me. Then we wouldn't have to kill anything in the very first pocket, in the warping pocket. But since I didn't take it, I have to, right? So if you want this mission to blitz, then have that key. But we will get the key in the warping pocket by killing the last battleship. And in the 2nd pocket we don't have to kill anything. In the 3rd pocket we don't have to kill anything, but we can kill Scarlet there. If we kill the Scarlet there, he will drop a social adaptation chip, a +3 chip implant. If we won't kill him there, then we can kill him in the last pocket, but then he won't drop any special loot. And he is the objective to kill. So basically we only have to kill him if we have the key. If we won't have the key, then we have to kill everyone in the warping pocket, take the key, but we don't have to kill any other NPCs. But since I'm testing this boat, the ship and the fit, then I will kill each. So okay, so let's talk about the fit. I have a universal fit here, which is okay, good, or at least okay for each mission. My draw range, control range is 90 kilometers with 2 control range augmentorics. And of course on the highs I only have guns. I have a bunch of capacitor modules, Afterburner, tracking link, and in the lows damage mods and armor mods as well. Right, so you will find this fit in the description of this video as well. This is a cheap fit, so I use only Tech 1 and Tech 2 modules. Also the capacitor don't look that good, but if I don't use the Afterburner, it's 30 minutes and I can just switch off the guns, right, to stop shooting, and I have stable capacitor because the drones are my main weapon system anyway, so it's okay if I don't use the guns for a while, although that should be rare because I have 30 minutes with them anyway, so yeah. But if capacitor gets low, then I can stop shooting, and that's all. Okay, so let's do it. By the way, I will check how much drone bay the Navy version of this ship has.
Warp drive active.
Variations. Dominix Navy issue. Attributes. Drone bay 400, and we have 370. No, that's not much better. Let's just 25. Well, but then with the Navy issue we could have 3 sets of heavy or 3 sets sentries and 1 set of light drones. That's better, at least, right? Okay, so the warping pocket. Of course we won't kill blues. I'm not sure if they would invoke Concord or not, but they are not the objective. So let's go towards the gate, but soon a wave of red NPCs will warp in, and we don't know which of the 4 factions. Okay, so they are Serpentis. Let's stop and use the sentries, kinetic sentries. Of course they use dampening. What's my ammo? That's good, okay. Is it plutonium? Yeah. And my drones are already shooting at something. So I have 350 with the guns. That's good enough for the cruisers and battle cruisers. But let's stop shooting at the battleships. I want them to come closer because one of them will drop the key. So just let kill all the cruisers and battle cruisers. Okay. And I will kill the admiral because I think that won't come closer. And wait for the rest. So what did my drones were shooting? Maybe this? Is it the shield tank? I don't know. I don't think. Well, this ammo is not great against this. This is too far away, but I won't reload to spike it now. let's see some explosion. And then let's kill this first, because I want to let one really close. So I don't have to travel a lot to pick up the key, right? I don't have a tractor beam. So unfortunately, this ship doesn't have any utility high slots. And neither the Navy version, which I don't know why. I mean, it's such crazy to me. Okay, so the last one. It will drop the key. Oh, these are million band discs. Disk bounties. Yeah, so we can start going towards this guy. Oh wait, no. Stop. I don't want to leave my sentries here. And I'm too far away from these. So let's pull them back. So that's the... Come back, my little drones. Yep, so let's go. I switch off the armor repair. Of course, I will forget to switch it back. So if we have the key, we just go through the gate. We don't have to kill anything. But if we kill everything, all the NPCs, and we take up the key, then no one can come after us unless they have the key. So that's a good against gankers. If you are in a system where ganking happens often, then you know you can do this. So you are safe in the next pockets against gankers, as long as you stay there, of course. So in the next pocket there will be one wave of NPCs as well. We don't have to kill anything, but we will, of course, we will meet Scarlet there the first time. We can shoot at it, but we can't cause any damage to him. So, and he will warp away right when we shoot at once. So he will flee to the next pocket after the next, and after and in the second, well, that's the third from here. In the third pocket we can kill if we have a high DPS. If we have high DPS only. Because if we don't kill him in 1 or 2 volley, then he will flee again to the last pocket. And we can kill him there. That's not a problem. There will be much more NPCs there. There are much more NPCs there. But he won't drop the implant. That implant is worth around 3.5 million. So it's not a huge amount of money, but still something, right? If we can kill him in the third pocket, then why not do that? So just a little bit of extra money. So here, oh, we have Blood Raiders. Okay. And the Scarlet, of course, yep. First we kill the small ones, of course. Let's EM sentries out. Shoot him at once. Yeah, he's gone. And switch on my armor repairer. I almost forgot. Okay, so we can see that these 3 battleships have a big punch, right? So my tank can break. Yeah, so the tank of the Dominix with this fit is only average, but you know, the point of the level 4 missions is to finish these as fast as we can, so I'd rather have higher DPS and kill the enemies before they can kill me, you know. But if you are afraid of dying, then you can replace one of the drone damage amplifier or this magnetic field stabilizer with another multispectrum energized membrane. For this mission especially, you need 2 multispectrums because you never know which enemies you will face. But for an NPC specific mission, you can have, like for example against blood radius, 1 EM and 1 thermal energized membrane, and your tank will be much better, right? But even now, I could, even without an additional armor module, I could replace this with an EM and this with a thermal against blood radius and Sancha, and that would be better against them, but only against them, right? So you can switch your armor or modify your armor against the NPC faction you will be facing in your mission. I'm too lazy to do that, so I always use fits which I make universal fits, you know, like for each missions. Okay. So it was the only wave in this pocket. In the next pocket, as I said, we will see Scarlet again. We can kill him if we are fast enough. We have high DPS. I think we will be able to, with the combined drones and the gun, I think it won't be an issue. But there will be 2 NPC waves, so there will be an initial wave as well, and another after that. And we will see what NPC faction will face. We still don't know, so they can be Blood Radiator or Serpentis or the other 2. We'll see. Yeah, MWD would be better here, but then I would have to replace at least 2 other modules with capacitor modules. That's why I don't use micro warp drive for these cheaply fitted battleships. Yeah, macro warp drive doesn't just use more capacitor, that also reduce the overall capacitor capacity of your ship. So that's the biggest disadvantage of them. Okay, let's see.
Warp drive active.
Let's switch off the armor repairer now, because I will forget for sure. Okay, so these are Serpentis and Guristas together, and there is the N Scarlet. And so let's use the kinetic drones.
To give the command to a drone requires you to have an active target.
So let's see if we can kill it before it flies away. Maybe not. No, we couldn't. Well, that's... I thought my drones would be better, but looks like no. Okay, let's kill this quickly. And as you can see, we might not be able to tank this damage. So I guess these... Whoa. 5 battleships. So let's start killing these guys. probably it was a mistake to start killing the cruisers first. Okay, the next. No, it was 6, not 5, right? Yeah. I might have to warp out. Maybe not. We'll see. If my tank don't stabilize after we kill this. Yeah, it was a mistake to focus on the cruisers. And there is another wave after it. No, I think we'll be fine. So in this case, what could we do? Like, yeah, so in this case heavy drones would be better because we could move. Moving mitigates some damage, you know, moving with, especially with the Afterburner, and we don't have to babysit our, but well, we could move even without the sentries, right? But if they get aggroed, then we can't save them. Yeah. And incoming damage is still too big, but I think it's okay. So then we kill these two, of course, before we kill the last one. Whoa. Can they track? If not, no, I have to use my right, or medium. I will use medium. They are EM, but probably they will still do more damage than the kinetic ones. Although EM is not good against Guristas. Okay, so what I will do is I will go to the gate now, and I will deploy my sentry drones there. Meanwhile, I can regenerate all my armor. Not regenerate, repair. Okay, comeback drones. And in the worst case, I will warp into the last pocket, because as I said, the gates are not locked here. That's only the first gate. If you don't have the key, yeah, this key. Let's reload. Oh, I need the Afterburner, otherwise I will sit here for an hour. So what did I learn? I cannot kill Scarlet with this ship in this pocket. That's one. And the other, I have to always focus on the battleships, because there might be too much for my tank. By the way, when I started using the Dominix, I didn't like it at all, and one of the reasons was because it doesn't have utility high slots, and I still don't like that. But then I realized I can use drone control range rigs as well. So, because I didn't want to sacrifice DPS, gun DPS for the drone link augmentor. But after that, I started to like it when I realized, okay, there are rigs for drone control range. That's so the ship became better in my opinion, for me at least. And yeah, let's shoot it as well. And now I'm okay with it. I don't think it's a really good ship for missions, but it's okay, it's good. We have 3. Let's reload to the antimatter. Okay. And they are not particularly strong, but the one is, yeah, but the other two, no, not. Okay. So, and there is one more pocket, so we have to kill Scarlet there. And there will be a lot of enemies, but they won't be close, so they will be from mid to they will be around mid-range, most of them, and a lot of them will be long range as well. So we have time to kill most of them before they get too close and do considerable damage. And probably we will see Serpentis and Blood Raiders there. That's my prediction. We didn't see any angels at all up until now, so I think that means we can't see angels in the last pocket. Okay, let's go. And I need to load the spike, the longest range ammo. By the way, I really like this mission. So yeah, there are a lot of battleships, a lot of bounty, a lot of loot and salvage. But it's much better with a Navy battleship or with a Marauder. Okay, let's start killing. Well, actually, these are Guristas and Blood Raiders. Okay, we can start shooting at these guys. Yes, it's always preferable to kill the elite frigates from far, from a distance, because when they get close, they are a pain in the ass. They can scram, web, and they are hard to kill. These can jam, so that's why these elite cruisers. That's why I'm focusing on them. There's Scarlet as well. He won't drop any good loot anymore. Then I will kill the battle cruisers. They are easy to kill and they do relatively high damage. It doesn't want to die. No, finally. Okay. There is one more elite cruiser. Oh, I hope he won't be able to jam me. Let's kill him before this ship succeeds in jamming. As you can see, the damage is okay because they are far away still. Blood Raider battleships, they need a lot of time to get here, so by the time they get here we can kill all the Guristas, return to drone bay. Okay, cool. Because it was under attack. And then we will kill these guys. Blood Raider guys. So I will need the EM drones. Yeah, well, let's kill Scarlet. Wait, he had 5 million bounty. I forgot that. Yeah, he has 5 million bounty. But I think it's a battle cruiser. Yeah, that's a simple battle cruiser. Okay, now let's use my EM drones. And yeah, let's load the range script instead of the tracking, because their optimal is much lower than the kinetic drones. Oh yeah, this is much better. But I have to not forget that, or I must not forget that they can shoot only up to 90 kilometers, which is okay now, right? Because everything is in closer to 90. Next wave will be Blood Raiders. Let's kill first the guns, batteries. So the next wave is always the same wave, which starts above, or the same NPC of Pirate faction, which starts above the station, in this case Blood Raiders. So there will be 2 more waves, and both will be Blood Raiders. So this pocket can be really hard if your DPS is low, because the NPCs will get to you if you don't kill them fast enough. So you either need high DPS ship or a really good tanky ship, or both, of course. So this is just an average tank for this ship, and this is I use this tank almost for almost all battleships, armor battleships. So these 3 armor modules: 1 large armor repairer, 1 multispectrum membrane, and 1 reactive armor hardener, and it works. It was working in every mission, even in the Worlds Collide. Was that the blockade? You know, everywhere. You just need to know the mission. You need to know the triggers, what to kill first. You know, this kind of stuff, and you need a decent DPS as well, right? So it works. But if you don't have enough experience in level 4 missions, then you might want a better tank, as I already talked about. You know, have 1 multispectrum membrane, or have 2 NPC specific armor mod. Okay, and the last before the next but yeah, so we could go back and turn the mission in because we killed Scarlet. And by the way, so even if you miss Scarlet in the previous pocket, you can just kill him here and then go leave. You don't have to kill anything else here in this pocket. So if you have long range guns or sentry drones or something, you know. Okay, so let's get closer. I don't want to wait a lot for them to get closer, although it's not a lot, because 100 kilometers, you know, my drones can shoot up to 90. But if your drone skills are not at maximum, let's look at them. So drone avionics gives 5 kilometers per level. That's 25 if you have it at level 5. And advanced drone avionics gives you 3 kilometers per level, and that's 15 kilometers. But this is a lot of skill points, as you can see. So you won't have 90 kilometers with this fit if you don't have these at maximum. If you have at 4 both, then you will have at 80. You will have 82 kilometers, right? Maybe you can't have the advanced avionics skill without having the other at maximum level. I don't know. Okay, so now I think we can stop here. And let's deploy my drones. What's the fall off? Yeah, that's good enough. Okay. Yeah, so this ship fit works well for me, but I have my drone skills, each drone skill at maximum, which matters. So even the specialization skills, right? Those 2% damage bonus only. Like Amarr drone specialization, Cartel, Gallanty, and Minmatar. Yep. But I believe this fit would work if you have your specialization skills only at level 5, because that's just 2% less damage, right? And that only applies to Tech 2 drones anyway. So if you don't use Tech 2 drones, then it doesn't matter. There are some other drone skills which matter. You need those at level 5. Let's claim these. So drone sharpshooting, drone navigation, drone interfacing, that's a must. Drone interfacing to level 5 is a must because that gives 10% bonus per level. Drone durability, level 5. Yeah, drone avionics, level 5. Drones at level 5, of course. Sharpshooting, navigation, I think I already talked about that. Yes, and then light drone operation, medium drone operation, heavy drone operation. Those need to be at level 5. And sentry drone interfacing, well, I think it needs to be at level 5 because it gives 5% bonus to damage. Okay, let's kill this, and there will be another wave as well. Can't even shoot me, or what's happening? Maybe it just started to shooting me. And the last wave. And the last wave is always made of big battleships. And I mean big bounty battleships. So this mission is a paradise for looters, salvagers. next? Okay, then I guess this one. Yeah, so it's been more than 40 minutes I've been recording this mission. But only if we blitz this mission, and that's like 5 minutes, including the travel time. Especially if, so I think blitzing is best with maybe a tactic 3 cruiser, because that has enough DPS to kill the Scarlet in the previous pocket. It also has enough tank to tank the battleships while picking up the drop, right? So yeah, maybe a Tech 3 cruiser is the best, because this mission is usually at 3 jumps. You get it always in a few jumps away from your home station or from the station where you get the mission. And you know, a cruiser is much faster traveling than a battleship. Maybe a Macarial would be really good for blitzing this mission. And we are done. We killed everything, so it took 43 minutes, including traveling to this system. So it will take 3 minutes to get back, I think. Yeah, that's a lot. And I think quite a few tier 1 or tech 1 battleships are faster than this. So when we face a lot of battleships with a drone ship, I think that slows down the mission completion time a lot, because the drones have much lower DPS than most of the weapon systems. But Dominix really shines in those missions where there are a lot of smaller NPCs, like cruisers, battle cruisers, and even frigates, destroyers, because the sentries kill those really fast. But of course, it searches which battleship you use. I don't like drone battleships that much for missioning, and this is the case what I told you. Also, there is some other stuff. For example, if elite frigates get to you, then you can't use your sentries to kill them, right? So you have to pull them back and use light drones to kill them. But meanwhile you do that, you can't use your sentries to kill the bigger ships. So it slows down the mission completion. It can slow it down a lot. And that's another thing I don't like in drone ships. So, but if you have a ship which has its main weapon system as guns or missiles, you know, you can still have a flight of light drones. You can kill the elite frigates with the light drones when they get close. And meanwhile, you can use your main weapon system to kill the cruisers, battleships. Okay, so one more jump. Let's dock.
Warp drive active. Autopilot engaged.
So I hope you liked this video, and if you did, then please like and subscribe. I publish level 4 rated content almost daily, or maybe even daily by the time you see this. And if you have any comments, suggestions about the fit ship or anything else, just please write a comment for this video as well. And see you in my next video.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted. Autopilot disabled. Waypoint reached.
Thanks again. See you later and bye.